Like I said, we are going to do HTML. Okay, we are going to do HTML today, right? So HTML links. How do we create HTML links? So with the tool that we are using is Repli. So okay, we are going to use Repli to create our HTML links today. So if you have not logged into Repli, you need to log in and sign in. Once you've signed in, okay, you need to create a Repli. Okay, you can click on that, create a Repli. But we are using HTML and CSS templates. So you can search for HTML, and select HTML, CSS template. Okay. Once you've selected that, put your title right, and then you can continue. That is if you have not created one. But if you have created one before, right, just go to my Repli, okay, and select the one that you've used before. Okay. So for me, I have created this before, so I'm going to use this one again. Okay. So once you create that, okay, and you can go to your Repli, you can see the previous one that you've done if it's new. So what we're going to do now, we're going to create a new file, okay, a new file, and we call it HTML links, okay, or how to use HTML links, okay. So let's click on new file, okay, if you can do that with me as I'm going, okay. Create a new file and type HTML links, okay. No space, okay, and .html, okay, all together, no space. HTML links, that's what we are going to do today. Then you press enter. So this is my file. Like I said last week, so once you created this, you need to put the standard tags for HTML. The first thing is your HTML tag, and with the closing HTML tag. The next one is your head, okay, and with the closing one, okay. Then after the head, you need to have the body. By this time, I'm expecting you to know this anyway. So you now have, the HTML closing, HTML, HTML opening, HTML closing, head opening, head closing, body closing opening tag, and the body closing tags. Everything that we're going to do today, we're going to put it in our body, okay? It's going to be inside the body. That's what we're going to do today. So like I said, HTML are used for links, actually. HTML tags, HTML hyperlinks, okay, that for links. So it allows you to be able to click on a link so that you can jump on that document, or you go to another links, okay. That's what you use the HTML for, okay. And when you put your mouse on any HTML, that particular icon, your arrowhead turns to an and, okay, as you can see, a little and. So that's what you see. So, and I've also told you that it doesn't matter. An HTML could also be a text, and also could also be linked to an image. So, or other documents, okay? And so we're going to do that today. Now, the first thing, let's look at the link text, okay? How to link a text. And I said, if you want to link a text, you put the A tag, okay? Let's first start with that. So let's say A, yeah. And then you put the href property, okay? Href, okay? And you follow that with an equals to, is equal to, okay? And then you open your code, okay, which is speech mark, okay? And you put the URL that you want to go in there, okay? For instance, let's say you want to go to google.com, okay? I will put https google.com, okay? And I'll put that in there. So, and that is the closing, and I'll close it. Yeah. So, and yeah, it's even doing that for me automatically. I can accept, the IntelliSense from AI. So as you can see, this is the first opening tag for the A, and this is the closing tag for the A tag. and then you have what you want to put inside in there. So this is the upper link. Okay, let's try to run this now. So I'm going to click on run. Then I would go to HTML links. Okay. Oh, .html, sorry, .html. Okay, as you can see, it's got Google, and you can see it's upper link because when I put my mouse on it, it changes to the little hand. And when I click on it, it should go to google.com. So, but yeah, it's not able to do that, but that's fine anyway. So, but because it's out, it's not within our network anyway. So, but that's fine. So we're going to go back to the page. Let's see, even if you put www at the beginning, would that work? So, but normally you should just go to that page anyway, but that's fine. So, okay. Yeah, this doesn't go out of the page. It's an external page. That's what it's telling us anyway. So, but let's see, for instance, if I right click and I say open a new page, yeah, I think that works for us actually, because yeah, in our code reviews, yeah, so on the so you cannot view it, but you can actually right click and view outside. So we're going to be using that instead. So that is one way to link a text. Okay, and so I think that is fine. So let's go and look at different ways. I'm gonna yeah ask you for questions anyway. So I'm gonna come back to you. So there are different things that you need to put in HTML, right? So there are some tags and some attributes that you can use. Okay. So one of them is target. Okay. So you can use target to open a linked document. Okay. So let's say, yeah. So you can, for instance, the one that we did now, you can put a target there. And so it's okay. What's going to be our target? We want to put only a target, and we say it's just blank. Okay. Blank. Okay. So now we put that in there. But this one will now open this particular page in a new browser or tab. Okay. So let's refresh and let's click on it. As you can see, this is better now. It opens that particular page when we click on it on a new tab. So which I think is really, really cool, right? So yeah. So the next thing that we are going to use, okay, let's try to open another one, Replit now. Okay, let's go and link our page. Okay, I'm going to now create another one. Okay, that is YouTube. Okay, you can see, let's accept that anyway. So okay, we are not going to Facebook. So this time around, I'm going to say Replit. Okay, Replit. Oh, sorry, href is equal to open code. Okay, and target is equal to blank. So I think I can take that. Okay, then close it, and I can call it Replit. Okay, and I can close it with a tag. Okay, so now I want to copy this and I want to paste it in here in the href. Okay. Okay, so this will open Replit for us. Okay, and that is Replit. So I want to do another one. So I'll just copy this. Okay, and paste it. But this time around, I want to use my account on Replit. My account on Replit. Okay, so I'll copy all this. Okay. So that takes you to my Replit account, which you can change to be yours. Okay, you can change that to be yours as well. So okay, so and I can run it. Okay. Okay, as you can see, it's got everything like that. But another thing, right? I really don't like how it's like that. I want them on a line, okay? On different lines, rather. I want them on different line. So, okay, let me quickly ask one question from everyone, right? Hold on. So who knows what I can do if I want them to be on different lines? If I want them to be on different lines, what can I do? Okay, Tara.
Do you need to have paragraphs?
Okay, that is one way. Okay, I can put paragraphs here. Okay, thank you, Tara. So I can put paragraphs here. Okay, let me put the ending of the paragraph here. Okay, all right, cool. What else can I do? Does anyone know what else? Okay, David.
You can use break, so BR.
Thank you. I can also use break. You guys are really brilliant. Okay, I can use break as well. So, and yeah, let me use break as well. Yeah. So, and this one and the next one, I want to use paragraphs. Okay. Okay, cool. Thank you, guys. So now when I do run it, right? Okay, as you can see, I've got breaks, I've got paragraphs, there's some lines, yeah, but I don't know. So let me quickly ask one question. Why do I have a lot of gaps here? Why do I have a lot of gaps? Why is that? Does anyone know? From the Google and YouTube, why do we have a lot of gaps? Anyone, does anyone want to give it a try? Okay, David.
Is it because you put like you ended the P and then you also had the BR there, so it kind of just like both just
Okay,
pressed it down.
yeah, that's right. So that's one. Tara?
I was going to say the same thing as David.
Okay, all
I mean,
right, cool.
Daniel.
Thank you.
David,
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay, all right, brilliant. So yeah, so that is that. Yeah, it's because I've got the paragraphs and also I've got the breaks. So because of that, it's got those together. And you can see that also happens when we have the replates. I have the replates and my account anyway. So okay, because that is a paragraph. Okay, that's fine. So okay, let's refresh that. Yeah. So I think that looks okay. As you can see, the paragraphs put a lot of spaces and the break is only one line. So you just need to know what you want to use, whether you want to use break or paragraphs. You can see paragraphs has got up and down, right? So at the top of the, yeah. So, but if it's break, you just break it to the next line. So, okay, cool. Thank you, guys. So that is that. Another thing that I want to discuss now is absolute and relative URL, okay? So I'm going to put a discussion there. So, okay, quickly, I want to put, okay. So I want to put a comment, okay, so that I can know what I'm doing, okay? Can someone please put on the chat how I can do comment, okay? On the chat, can you put on the chat how I can put comment? I want to put comment like,
Chat's disabled.
okay, all right, thank you. I'm going to put that in, okay. All right, cool. So I want to put a comment that this is HTML links. That's what we are doing. Okay, HTML links. I want to put a comment here. Okay, HTML links. Let's see. Okay, okay. Well done, David. That is good. Okay. All right, cool. So that's brilliant. So I think David already got it. So that is that. Okay. And I think the only thing that remains, you didn't put the closing one anyway, but that's fine. So, okay, I think he's already given that to us anyway, so I can leave that. So now I also want to put a title as well. Okay. Let's see who's going to do the title. Okay. If I want to put a title, right, I want to call it HTML. So what is the tag that I need to use? Can you put on the chat? Okay. If I want to put a title at the top, a big title, right? So, okay, not that one. That will be the title at the header. Okay, all right, cool. Enoch, I think Enoch got it. Enoch, thank you. So, okay, that will be H1. So, with a closing, yeah, thank you. Okay, all right, cool. So, let me put that here. Okay, brilliant. Thank you, guys. So, that is good. So, let's refresh that. Okay, that's brilliant. So, and I can remove the title. It doesn't, yeah. So let's remove that. Okay, so now I want to do the same thing here. Okay, but this time around, I want to talk about relative and absolute sparse. Okay, I want to do H1. Okay, and I will say absolute. Absolute and relative path. Okay. Okay. So let's even make it a smaller one and do H2 instead, actually. So because that we want it to be only small, a bit lower. Okay. Now for us to do absolute, yeah, absolute is basically the whole part of that particular URL. Okay. Is the both part of the URL, so nothing is missing, everything is full. Absolute is basically a full web address. Okay, like for instance now, absolute could be, let's look at this one now. So if you want to do this, I can say ht. Okay, let's go to air tag href is equal to, let's paste this one. That is my absolute one. Okay, I want to do the blank. So then I want to say my account on ref plate. Okay, that's fine. So let me just say absolute. Okay. So this is me using absolute on my account on ref plate. Okay. That's how to do absolute. I put all the URL here. Okay. That is one. Okay. So that is one way to do that. So, okay. So, but I can also use, yeah, I can use relative as well. Okay, I can use relative sparse as well. So, or relative, yeah. So let's go. I'll copy this. Okay, just for so that we can be quick. Okay, I want to do the relative path now. Okay, so for relative path, no, don't. Let's do. Okay. So this will be the relative one. Okay, for the relative one, it has to be, oh, I don't want the full path, right? So you just take a part of that particular URL. So let's say from here right now. Okay, let's say from here. Okay. Okay, so this is a path of the URL, right? So which we are going to use, right? So it's just a part of some URL. It's not a full path. Okay, so that's basically it. So let's try to run it now. So with that, we've removed the HTML. Yeah, we removed this one, right, on those. As you can see, let's click on that. Okay, it's not actually found. Let's remove. I think what we could do is, I think this one. Let's try that. Actually, I think. Okay, I think that makes a lot of sense. Yeah. So, okay. So that is relative to our website, okay, that we are building. So because this is my site, this is one I'm building, and that's it. So, and this one, as you can see now, this is the absolute. It takes you to the whole page. It's all the links, so you can click on it and it takes us to the page. Right, that's that.
So can you go back to your code? Oh, finish writing.
Okay. All right, cool. So that is that. Okay. All right. Someone is saying I'm going too fast. Okay. All right. Okay. All right, cool. I will, yeah, so I just need to finish this quickly. So then I'll go back slowly, talk about that anyway. So, okay. Okay. All right. So I'm going to look at this again, right? So first, what you've done is HTML links, okay? We've done HTML links, okay? We've added links, okay? How we can add links, okay? That's what we've done. Just put different links that you want to put, href, and you put the link. And if you want it to open in a new page or a new tab, you put underscore blank. That allows you to open in a new page, okay? If you don't put that, it doesn't open in a new tab, okay? And what you want to close, okay? So that's what you need to do. And we've done an example of this. This is my account, okay? How I can open it, okay? So that is that. So then absolute path, okay, of the links, okay? That's what we've done, okay? So I'm going to, yeah, okay? So let me just put a title at the top as well for sake of completion, okay? Okay, and I will say HTML links. Today we talk about links. We talk about links, and we also talk about relative and absolute link path. Okay, those are the things that we talk about today. I'm going to copy that and I'll replace it with this one. Okay, so, okay, all right. Any question on this? So we're going to break into rooms and we're going to do this together, okay? And I want people to explain to each other, okay? So any question, any question?
And can you leave your code on the screen for like a minute or two?
Okay, all right, no problem. So, okay, any other questions? So I'm going to go through it again, right? So one thing that we've done, right, you can see HTML tag. I'm going to a bit indent it so that it can be easy to understand. So let's put some space, some indentation in there. So, okay. Okay, all right, cool. Okay, now we have our HTML opening tag, and we have our HTML closing tag, and we have our head opening tag, and we have our head closing tags. Okay, we have our title, which is not reflecting here right now, but more often we are going to be working on the body, okay, which is from line 7 to line 25. Opening tag of the body and the closing tag of the body, okay. We have the H1 for the title, right? We have the paragraph. Now we are going to do it on links, okay?
So Daddy, can you scroll up a bit, please?
That's everything. Okay, we have the links that we're going to do. We want to get a link to Google. Okay, so and that is what we did was to put a tag here. Our tag is A, and href,
Ma,
the link to the google.com. Okay, and we also add another property or attribute. We call it tag on target, and it's used if you want to open on a new page. And you can see when we didn't put that, it was not open on a new page, but we added that, it was able to open on a new tab. So that is the purpose of the underscore blank. So, and we've also added another one for my URL to where my code is right now, and I've called that my account on Replit. Okay. And these are the same, they are different things anyway. So, but they are using the same the links that we've done right now, the same topic. So now we also talk about relative path. Okay, if you an absolute path. Okay, if you want to get absolute path basically is the old URL. So I'm going to put a comment here. Okay, and I will say, so absolute path. Okay. And then relative path is a part of the OER. So relative. Okay. All right. So that just to give a comment on what we are trying to do. Okay. Of course, you know that this will not be displayed on our page. Okay. Let's quickly run it and see. Okay. Okay. There you go. That's everything right now. Okay. Brilliant. Okay. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. So now, okay, I'm going to give, 3 more minutes. Then I will ask question for those guys that have been able to do it. Then after that, we'll break into rooms, and those ones, we're going to talk about this together. Okay. All right. Cool. Okay. All right. Any question before we break into rooms? Any question?